Okay. Wasn't ready. I couldn't find my stuff. Anyways.
Okay, anyway.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. This is our final episode about the first book. I mean, the book is over, but we're fan casting today.
And then we're going to go over some other people's fan castings and see what they have.
Yeah.
I never picked out an actress for Feyre. And it's not that I didn't try. I tried. I just didn't like it. Or it could be me.
Okay. I have a couple Feyres. One is like the spot on this actress always plays this type of role, like, and that's Catherine Langford.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Actually, I had her down for a couple of other ones.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see Catherine.
Because I don't know if you've ever watched Cursed, but she plays Nimue in Cursed, and it's this. She is. I mean, I guess so is Feyre now, but she is like a witch or like a fae, and like just the type of character is what I feel like she usually plays, and I can really see that. I also had, and don't shoot me for this one because Brittany was like, "What?" I think that Zoe Kravitz could play a really good Feyre. You know, like I just feel like attitude-wise and like
I feel like she could.
And I'm thinking Zoe Kravitz in like the Divergent series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, which movie are we talking about? I think she can make a good Feyre. I just don't think she could be as annoying as Feyre.
See, and that's why I picked Catherine Langford, because I feel like most of the characters that she plays are that annoying, noble, like, oh, woe is me, the world hates me, kind of characters. And that's why I was like, Catherine Langford.
There you go.
Okay.
For Nesta, I have Florence Pugh or Natalie Dormer.
I don't know who either of those people are.
So Florence Pugh, did you watch the new Black Widow movie?
I did not. Not yet.
Okay. Natalie Dormer, do you know who that is?
That name sounds familiar. I feel like I would know who that is.
Okay, so there's a movie, and it talks about the suicide forest in Japan.
Okay.
Natalie Dormer is in there, and she plays twins.
Oh.
The Forest. That's what it's called, The Forest.
Oh, okay. I've not seen that, but I have heard a podcast about the suicide forest.
Yeah. So that's who she is.
Okay, I could see that. I like that.
Yeah. So, I could see her. And then Florence Pugh is kind of newer to the scene, I believe. She's had a few. She was in Midsummer. She was in Little Women, Hawkeye, Hereditary. But that's Florence Pugh.
Okay. I like that too. I like the first one better. For Nesta, I had Olivia Holt.
Oh, okay.
Disney star. But yeah, Olivia Holt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There she goes. She also plays in Cloak and Dagger, which is really where I know her best from.
Okay.
I like her. I also had Sarah Paxton, who I think might be my favorite of my picks, just because she has such a haughty, like, demeanor and facial expression wise. Okay. And then I also had Freya Allen, who I can't even tell you what she's from because
isn't she from she's from I know who I know who that is.
Yeah.
She's from The Witcher.
Yes.
So when you said Catherine Langford for Feyre, I actually also had her as Nesta.
Oh. I could see that.
Just like the resting bitch face. That's what I could see. I also had her for Elaine.
I could see that too.
But my favorite for Elaine was Ellie Fanning.
Okay, so I have one of the Fanning sisters on here somewhere for something, but I think maybe I didn't actually write it down. So for Elaine, I have Dove Cameron.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
And I also have Jasmine Cephas Jones.
I have no idea who that is.
She plays in Hamilton. She is Peggy.
Oh.
Yeah, Peggy and the other...
The Schuyler sisters.
Yeah.
One of the Schuyler sisters. Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I think when I think of Ellie Fanning, I think of her in like the Great, when she like wears like all her like regal gowns, and she's just like really really prim and proper and just really happy when she is. And then I also think of her as in what is it called? Maleficent.
Okay. Yeah.
When she's like sweet and innocent in that one.
Yep. I like that.
Who'd you have for the father?
So I have two. They're wildly different, but I was trying to think. I was like, who could play like a bummy like father figure? Woody Harrelson.
Oh, totally.
Woody Harrelson of like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I
like,
very much
was
like
in
that.
his prime, not anymore. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's good.
And then I also had Jeremy Renner.
That would be a good one.
Right. I thought, especially because he could play like the tortured, like
soul.
like, oh, I suck now. And
him from Hansel and Gretel. Like
okay.
when he's like hurt and he's just kind of like laying there or whatever, and he's just like meh about everything. Yeah, I can see that.
So I was thinking of in Avengers when like his family disappears and like he's like so tortured and like yeah.
I honestly had no idea. Really, I just put Kiefer Sutherland because he can be scruffy. His dad is Donald Sutherland, who was also Snowdrop, some Snow from the Hunger Games.
Yes,
yeah,
President Snow.
He also played in Tombstone, which is like an old, like a Western movie.
Oh, okay.
He kind of, I don't know, from in Tombstone, he kind of reminds me of Elaine with his character in there, because like there's like a girl in there that he's really trying to woo, and he's just like, oh, you're just so fantastic and great and just so happy, and then everyone around them is just like, the world fucking sucks. So I can see him from that.
I love that.
Tamlin, I really struggled. I just hate Tamlin so much. And
oh my gosh, I have a couple though.
I wouldn't wish anything upon him. The two I had, one was Austin Butler. He dated, I believe he dated the girl who dated Zac Efron from High School Musical.
Okay.
I think they dated.
Yeah, there she is.
There you go. What's her name?
Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens. Oh my god.
Oh, she'd be a good Amarantha. I didn't write that down, but I don't think I wrote that down. No, I didn't write that down. But she played Rizzo in the Grease Live.
Yeah.
And did a fantastic. When I first saw that casting, I was like, "Oh no,
it's terrifying."
But it was actually really good. So,
yeah, I had
Tamlin.
Who else did I have? He was in Twilight, but he was also in Sweeney Todd. I think he was the sailor boy that came over with Sweeney Todd, and then he like fell in love with Sweeney Todd's daughter and like tried to get her out. He was also one of the Volturi.
For Tamlin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking it up right now. But
yeah.
Jamie Campbell Bower.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can picture him. Yep.
There's like a specific scene when he was in the Mortal Instruments. His hair's all shaggy and like pushed back kind of.
Mortal Instruments movie or
I don't know.
TV show?
I don't know. Probably the movie.
Okay. Yeah. So who do you play?
Hold on. Jace Wayland.
Okay. So I have the person, that's the movie. So in the series of City of Bones, Mortal Instruments, however you want to call it, Dominic Sherwood played Jace. And he's a little more badass looking than that guy.
Dominic Sherwood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's very like tortured and oh my god, and I
can see that.
Everything's bad and it's all my fault.
And he's blonde.
Yeah. I could definitely see him being a I also had Zac Efron. Zac Efron's probably a little old to play Tamlin now, but like Zac Efron in his High School Musical days with his like Bieber haircut and obnoxiousness.
Being torn between both sides. Yeah.
I also have one more for Tamlin, and I'm gonna butcher this name.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
Timothy Chalamet. It's just the way, like, it's got like a little thing. Anyway, I thought he could do it.
Actually, I think he's a fan cast.
Really?
One of the fan casting favorites, yeah. Who'd you have for Lucian? You like Lucian
gosh,
so
I
much.
love Lucian, and I was struggling so much. I have 3 people written down. None of them are white.
That's fine. That's fine.
So none of them are actually redheads, but Anthony Ramos.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That one I just came up with today. I was thinking about it. Another Hamilton star, Daveed Diggs. He's just so like sneaky.
I love it. Well, and he played didn't he play the spy or Lafayette?
Yes,
that's what I thought. So
yeah. He played Lafayette,
he played both sides, but
and then he played Jefferson.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. And when specifically him playing Jefferson is what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then my favorite for Lucian is Harry Shum Jr. He was also in Glee. He was Mike Chang.
Yep.
And then he was also in the Mortal Instruments series. He played Magnus Bane. And that's where I like him from because he's so like tricky and like he reminds me of Loki. So Harry Shum Jr. is my favorite for Lucian.
Oh.
But he's not a redhead. And he would not look good as a redhead. So
no, that's fine. I had 2. I had Sam Claflin. Ooh. So Sam Claflin was in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. He played the priest who was trying to save Serena, the mermaid.
Yeah.
He also was he was kind of unrecognizable, however, in
Hunger Games.
Well, yeah, right? he was also in Hunger Games, but I'm thinking he was unrecognizable in Enola Holmes. He was one of the Holmes brothers.
So I haven't watched that yet. I want to. So good. It's on our list of movies to watch, but we have not watched it yet.
It's so good. It's so quirky. But he's one of the brothers. He's like the more stern, whatever kind of brother. Not that like his character in that specifically would make me think like he'd be perfect. I was thinking more like the Hunger Games or even
like Finnick Odair.
Yeah, or with him in Pirates of the Caribbean because like he wants to do like what's good and what's right, but he's also struggling to follow the line with the pirates, and he's like, "You're killing her." To Serena the mermaid, and that's kind of how I was thinking it because like he knows what's right from wrong, he knows what he should be doing, but he's kind of like stuck.
I like it.
So that's kind of my thing. I also thought I'm gonna butcher this. Domhnall Gleeson. He played Bill Weasley.
Oh, I like that. I wouldn't have thought of that, but I do like that.
I mean, hey, curse breaker always.
He's probably a little old now.
Just a little, but
I still like it.
I think the rigidness of his face
could
really pull off the scar and like the fake eye.
Yeah. Yeah. And he had like the scars and stuff and
Harry Potter he already made it work, so like give him some more. He'll be fine.
I like it. It just occurred to me there's another character. I'm trying to find the actor's name. Who played in Bridgerton, right there, Luke Newton. He played Colin Bridgerton in Bridgerton, and I could see him being a really good Lucian as well.
I haven't seen Bridgerton.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say though, I was looking at some fan castings just a minute ago, and I did see Regé-Jean Page on here as a character that I don't know yet, but I am not on the Regé-Jean Page.
Who was the character he was for? On the fan casting?
I think it was on this one. No, it wasn't on this one. Maybe.
Because I want to know. While I look for that.
Okay.
What was his name again?
Regé-Jean Page.
Who the hell? Oh. Tarquin. Oh, he'd be great as Tarquin.
Okay.
You'll find Tarquin out in this series. Tarquin's the High Lord of Summer.
Okay.
And all the summer people are all black. Like they're all dark.
Okay.
I don't know if they're all black, but they're dark skinned. They're tanned.
Okay.
I think the people of the court are black.
Okay.
So Reese, been back and forth with this.
I don't love either of my choices for Reese.
I think so. The three of them I have are Sebastian Stan.
Okay. Don't love that.
I'm thinking more of when he was Bucky Barnes, like
Yeah.
as the Winter Soldier. So he's dangerous looking, but really he's got like a heart of gold, kind of thing.
Okay.
Henry Cavill.
I have Henry Cavill as well.
Here's the thing.
I have Henry Cavill from The Witcher, though, not as Superman.
Oh, definitely no Superman
yeah.
fan. I am not a Superman fan. I'm not a DC fan.
Okay, well, listen, I am a DC fan, but like
yeah.
Henry Cavill as Superman, was not a good match for me. But like, you know, have you seen the meme that's like, some people look good dressed up, some people look good dressed down, some people can do both? Well, I've seen that meme with Henry Cavill.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like him much better dressed down, rub some dirt on his face, and like, there he is. I like it.
See, I've seen the one where he's dressed as Superman, but then the one where he's just like on the red carpet. Mm-hmm. That's the meme I've seen most. So there's another casting that we're not gonna. This character has come out into this next book, but his name's Cassian. He's part of the Night Court, and there is a meme of Henry Cavill on the red carpet, looking all nice and proper, just taking photos. And then all of a sudden, you see, oh crap, what's his name? Played Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa coming up behind him and like grabbing him. And it's like that relationship right there is the relationship between Cassian and Rhysand.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, and Cassian's got like long hair, like how he would. I mean, maybe not as long hair as like Jason Momoa, but I mean like shoulder length hair that he often puts up. That dynamic would be perfect. So like if we can get like that, I would be kind of okay with it. But I also think Sebastian Stan would be great as Cassian as well. We can talk about that after the next book.
Sebastian Stan is not my favorite, and I think part of it is because I don't understand the allure. Like, everyone is obsessed with him, and like, oh my god, he's so hot. And I'm like, I don't see it, but okay. I have one more for Rhysand.
Oh, same.
Again, this person is not white. But just trying to think of like he's like more muscly, he's kind of a trickster, like Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh, like Killmonger.
Yes, like Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, I like that. I would like that as a reason.
Yeah.
I'm not sold, but I do like that idea.
Yeah.
Because I think anyone and everyone can play it as long as you can get the personality right.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's the personality. But I think that
the only problem is that like the book had like definite descriptions of each person. So it's like you're always going to have those diehard fans who are just going to be like really pissed off about it. Which I used to be kind of one of those diehard fans, but also I'm kind of over the book should be just like the movie thing.
It never happens, so like I just don't get excited about it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, when Chloe was like, these are all my fan castings, I was like, I don't see the appeal of doing that. Because what if I get like obsessed with like one character and one person needs to be that character, and then what if I can't like see that?
Okay, listen, I know we talk about Beauty and the Beast all the time, but if they had not cast Emma Watson as Belle in Beauty and the Beast, I don't know that I would have watched it, because she was the perfect fan casting, and like she was a fan cast way before they chose her for the live action Beauty and the Beast. And no, her singing voice isn't that great, shoot me, okay? But she embodies that character so, like, she is Belle.
Right.
That I don't know that I would have watched it otherwise.
And honestly, I'd rather have a princess who is like mediocre,
right? Not perfect
singing.
Yeah.
I mean, she was super nervous singing, and like and
it wasn't that bad.
No, she was. I think she was saying in like an interview where she was like, he just told me to go ahead and sing a song along, and they won't be recording it. Just pretend like you're doing it, but they actually recorded it so that I wouldn't be so nervous doing the scene. And then when it came out that, oh, by the way, great job, like we're gonna keep it, it like mortified her, and I was like, yo, same, right? I'd be absolutely terrified.
And most of the people I've talked to that were like, are people that don't like, that are like music people.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but like, anyway,
for not having like formal singing background that I'm aware,
Uh-huh.
and just winging it and going with it. I think she did great.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, I digress. Back to this.
So my third option was Colin O'Donoghue.
Don't know if I know.
Have you watched Once Upon a Time?
Not all of it.
He was Captain Hook.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, you right? Right?
Ooh.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Dirty pirate meet dirty fairy.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, right? A little too old for this. However, I think Reason could get away with being a little bit older.
I agree.
Because in the first book, he talked about, I was slaughtering on the battlefield before you could even walk.
Yeah.
To Lucian and I believe Tamlin. Because Tamlin didn't fight.
Yeah.
He was a little lad, a little boy. So he wasn't fighting yet, but he definitely was old enough to fight and do all of that. So I believe
I like it.
it would be okay. So yeah. Next one.
Who is next? We got out of order what I got on my paper.
I put Claire was next.
Okay. I also had Freya Allen for Claire.
See, the problem with Claire is that there was like no definitive type of
personality.
There was no personality named. There was no
I think all they said was she was blonde, right?
No, they didn't even say that.
Did they not?
I Googled it. I was like, Claire Better appearance, and nothing popped up for me.
Okay.
Not even on the wiki page, like the wiki, the little fan page.
Okay.
I just put Millie Bobby Brown because, I mean, she's still up and coming. And, I mean, she's young, little, kind of like how Claire Better would be.
Yeah.
Although I think Claire Better's in her, like, 20s.
Okay.
Because she's friends with Nesta.
Which is a little older than Freya.
Right. I think Feyre. Nesta's, like, 22 to Feyre's 19. Mm-hmm. And then I think Elaine's like 20 or 21, one of the two. Or they could all just be like a year apart. I don't know. I just put Millie Bobby Brown. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I struggled with that one too because there was like no real personality or character development. So like for some reason I thought in my head, maybe that's just how I was picturing her, but I was picturing like blonde.
I was thinking like a mousy brown hair.
Okay.
Not even blonde. I wonder if maybe you were thinking blonde because like she was supposed to resemble Feyre.
Maybe that's what it was. Like,
I just did like a small, like little brown-haired, mousy type of girl who maybe isn't the best looking, but also isn't bad looking. I don't know.
right,
Just,
like not ugly, but not.
She's just there,
gorgeous.
Yeah. Here's something else too. I don't mind if you are the most gorgeous person in the world. I don't want you as any of these characters.
Yeah,
because Feyre she talks about how she's not the prettiest. Now that has nothing to do with her like low self-worth or anything like that, because that's not the case.
Right.
Her self-worth comes from being able to protect her family, not based on looks. However, she did talk about like how like she's jealous of how her sisters look. So I think her sisters should be beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think Feyre should be kind of plain looking.
I agree. And I think some of that's going to be wardrobe. And
yeah, that too.
Hair and makeup but yeah, I agree.
But like even when she cleans up,
yeah,
I want her to like not be plain. So yeah.
They're not going to do that. They're going to make her when she wears that purple dress or whatever and comes down the stairs the first time she dresses up. Okay. They're going to make her freaking gorgeous because that's what they're going to do. But I agree.
I mean, they could just have me play Feyre.
I like it. Except I think you could play annoying, but like you're not annoying like Feyre.
I could definitely play annoying.
Yeah.
I could be a little sister you never wanted.
Yeah, I couldn't play Gryffindor. I couldn't do it. I just wouldn't be able to channel that energy.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not me, but I'm also not an actress, so I'm more of a comedian.
Hey, that could be an actress.
If you want to gender bend Lucian, I got you.
That's true. I got darker hair, so I wouldn't be able to do much.
Well, no, Amaranth's a redhead, isn't she? Yeah, I was mad about it.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, evil redheads. Ugh.
Always. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't even. Okay, I used to have Feyre, Nesta, and Elaine's hair color. As weird as that sounds, for anyone watching the YouTube, you will see that I have darker brown hair. Growing up, I had sandy blonde hair with a red tint. I really did. I had that weird blonde brown color, and then as I got older, it went darker, and
My hair's gotten darker as I've gotten older too. It used to be like a bright orange instead of
Yeah.
like a darker auburn. But
Yeah, now I just have like brown blonde hair with a red tint.
I just have, I think you would call this auburn. I don't know. Some people call it a ginger.
I'd call it ginger blonde.
Yeah.
I feel like auburn is more like brown red.
Yeah.
And that's not red.
Yeah.
That's blonde. Anyways. Isaac. So I'm thinking Isaac is gangly, tall. So I was thinking Dylan Minnette. He's the 13 Reasons Why guy.
Oh, okay. Like the main.
The
guy.
main
Okay,
dude.
I could see that. I was thinking like Farmer Boy, which the casting I'm about to say doesn't make any sense with Farmer Boy, but like I got Tom Holland.
I can see that.
I was just like an average looking, like average dude.
You don't want someone who's like most people think farmers are like beefy because they're like lifting hay or they're baling or they're doing whatever. But I'm thinking like you got muscle, but you're not thick. You're not Henry Cavill.
Right.
So I'm thinking like the opposite of that. So that's why I was thinking like Nicholas Hoult. He played in The Great with Ellie Fanning.
I don't know.
He was Peter.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you've never seen that? Oh, okay. Well, he dated what's her name for a little bit? Jennifer. Hunger Games Jennifer.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult.
Okay.
He's super tall though. He's like 6'1".
His eyes creep me out. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got really bright blue eyes. That is for sure. Yeah, so it was either him or Dylan Minnette or
literally only had Tom Holland. I could not come up with another like
I think any of them would be great.
Dude.
Tom Holland looks like he's got a frog in his mouth.
Yeah, I was just like, that me like an average dude. Like I don't,
because you don't want him to be overly handsome,
right?
But
he's also not supposed to be like ugly.
Right.
But like I was just trying to think of like someone who is average. Like that she would easily forget about when she.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think any of them would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, who'd you have for the mercenary?
Okay. So originally I went a little younger and I was like Layla Ali.
Who's that?
Layla Ali. What?
I mean, I might know the face. Nope, still don't know the face.
She is, yeah, Muhammad Ali's daughter.
Oh. Nope.
And she's done a few acting things. She was on The Masked Singer. She's a boxer. Or, yeah.
Same.
She does some type of fighting.
Probably just like her dad, so boxer.
But yeah, that was my first, because she's like, I was trying to think of women that are like, intimidating, like bulky, not big, just like muscular, but not small, not like a Jillian Michaels, like small.
Oh yeah,
but like a bigger, because I feel like that's thick. Yeah,
thick muscle.
I had a couple others as well, but go ahead.
Mine was Karen Gillan.
I don't know who that is.
She was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Karen, not Kieran.
I thought you said Kieran.
No, Karen
Gillan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just because of her, how she was in Guardians of the Galaxy, she played like Nebula's sister, the one with like the blue head, one of Thanos' daughters, and like just that hard ass kind of. Like to protect you, I can do this kind of thing. That
I like it. I also had Melissa McCarthy.
Ooh, that would be. I thought of her.
So I was thinking Melissa McCarthy, like in that movie that she did with, was it Queen Latifah? No,
it depends on the movie.
They were like superheroes.
Oh,
not Queen Latifah. It was the girl from
Spencer, Octavia Spencer.
Yes, Octavia Spencer. God, that makes me sound horrible, but. Anyway.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, but my favorite that I had picked out for The Mercenary was Sarah Ramirez from Grey's Anatomy. She played Callie Torres.
I didn't watch Grey's
Oh my
Anatomy.
gosh.
I didn't watch a lot of TV growing up, and even if I did, it's kind of one of those, like, my parents are watching TV, and I watched it with them, but I didn't really give a shit.
Okay.
I wanted to go play video games.
So they played Callie Torres. Yes.
Oh, that's good casting.
Yes.
That's good casting.
Yeah.
She just screams mercenary.
Yeah, and like especially, I think, and someone please correct me, Matt, if I'm wrong, but I think they came out as non-binary.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, it says no right there. So especially with the new haircut, I like if you put like some beads or like a braid in that haircut,
Right.
like I really
like
think,
a Viking.
yeah.
That's what I'm
so
thinking.
that's what I was picturing when I was picturing the mercenary. It was like a Viking, but maybe not so.
It's kind of funny when they were describing the mercenary like that. I was thinking back to like when I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I was like, "Hey, that kind of looks like, or that sounds like my character." Little tan girl, beads in the hair, bulky. Yep,
Yeah.
sounds about right.
I love that.
Who'd you have next?
Alice.
Yeah, I had Alice next. I had 3 queens.
I have 2. They're very wildly different people.
Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
I'm thinking of when she was the voodoo queen from
Okay.
American Horror Story. Just the...
So I haven't seen that, but I know what you're talking about.
just the demeanor. Like, you don't do that. What are you doing? Why are you stupid?
Yes.
Thing. I also had, correct me, Taraji Henson. I had her. I thought she'd be fantastic.
Yeah, the Cookie Lion. Like I could see that.
And I also had Regina King. And I'm thinking she was in Miss Congeniality. And she was
Miss Congeniality
too.
So yeah, okay. I had to think about that for a second because my mind first went to Regina Hall. And I was like, no. Okay.
Emily, what are you doing? No.
Well, no, funny. So Regina Hall reminds me a lot of Taraji Henson.
Oh.
So like when you said that, I was like, what? But
either way, I'm going to get a Taraji Henson in there.
But I like it either way. I like, yeah, because especially in Miss Congeniality, that she plays like a cop and she's like a badass. I like that. So,
but it's like she's got a caring side of her, and it's just like a hard ass. I like it. She can make a good, I don't want to say servant, but like lady to the court.
Yeah. So I had Whoopi Goldberg.
Ooh.
Because I thought she could bring some comedic relief. And I'm thinking Whoopi Goldberg of like Sister Act and Sister Act 2.
There you go. Okay.
I also had, and this is totally like, no pun intended, polar opposite, Amy Poehler.
That could be good too.
Right.
Here's the thing though. She was like fair skinned at the beginning.
And then she like the tree bark. Yeah.
So I wonder if they'll just like keep the tree bark, or not keep the tree bark, but like keep the like skin tone, and then just put like a tree bark makeup over her or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Or if they're going to do like CGI. Or how they're going to do that.
I would absolutely adore that.
Yeah.
That way you could like give it to
anybody.
Yeah.
So
more specifically the African American actresses.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I don't know what it is. They're not demeanor, but they're just their personality. Like it's like Southern charm, but like Southern sass. That's exactly what it is.
I like it.
They could be from Canada and they have like the Southern sass going on about them, and I'm like, I want that. So those were the only 2 you had?
Yeah.
Who'd you have for the actor?
So I have Jason Alexander.
Who's that?
George Costanza from Seinfeld.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Okay. And I also had Danny DeVito. Because I feel like you're not going to see the person, right? It's going to be CGI.
Right.
So I'm just like, who?
I couldn't get past Phil TTs.
But that's what I was thinking when I said
2 words. No way. I mean, okay. Oops.
But yes.
Wrong part.
That is where I was going when I was thinking of it. Because I imagine the actor is like a little bit smaller.
No, I imagine him like 7 feet tall.
Really? I imagine him as like kind of like a gargoyle, like
Oh,
a little bit, not like small, but like
you already know. I imagined him as that people that hybrid things from Hotel Transylvania 2. I shit you not. That's what I think. I'm just like, man, that's
right.
terrifying. Like a gigantic leathery body that's like a bat. Ugh. Anyways, I had Benedict Cumberbatch. Listen, I can't remember which. I think it was The Hobbit or something, or I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I've seen him do. He was a gigantic dragon in one of the like Hobbit movies, or like one
I
of the
haven't
Lord
seen
of the
those
Rings.
movies. I've just read the book.
Yeah, same. No, I haven't even done that.
I've read the books. I've never seen the movies.
But I just know that he can make a good scary ass voice.
I like it.
When it
So
comes
every
to
time
that.
I think of Benedict Cumberbatch, first of all,
Smog. I think that's who he played. Smog.
okay. I always want to call him like Burnett Cucumber Snatch. You know the Benedict Cumberbatch thing, like everybody says his name super fucking weird.
Oh, I am stupid. It's Sauron. He's Sauron.
Oh, okay. That makes even more sense.
Smog. I don't even know what the fuck is that.
Smog is yeah, no, I mean that's a character, but no, I like it. That makes a lot more sense. Of him being like a super scary character. No, I definitely went funny because I feel like even though that character is supposed to be super scary and like an asshole, I feel like that type of character is usually the one that ends up being a little bit of comedic relief as well. So,
here's hoping. I mean, I don't know.
Did we have anything planned for any kind of break in this one? Because we're about a half hour and we have one big character left to do.
Oh, I forgot about that one. No, because I think.
Okay, we'll just keep right on trucking. Yeah. Amarantha.
I was so excited about this one.
I have 3 people written down.
I have 2.
And
go first for the first
I
time.
love all of them. My first one was Elizabeth Olsen.
Ooh,
right.
Witch.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Think about that. That could be good.
I think that she could, and she's already a redhead. And I feel like she could, I mean, when the Scarlet Witch goes to that like negative place in her mind, she's already scary like that. So I felt like that was a good one.
I had Jessica Chastain.
That name sounds familiar. I am horrible about knowing the name.
She's similar to like Dallas something. They look alike.
What would I know this person from? I see her and I recognize her, but what do I recognize her from? Oh, nope. I'm thinking of her.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard. That's it. Yes. I was honestly thinking either or, Jessica Chastain or Bryce Dallas Howard. Just because I've seen Bryce Dallas Howard as she was the first Victoria in Twilight.
Which was good. And then they changed it to that little girl that was not a redhead. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and then they decided to put a fake wig on her. And I was like, excuse me, what?
And it was very obvious. Like,
yeah, it was definitely fake.
Not that she didn't do a good job, but like
character-wise, it didn't look right.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain was in she was in a movie with not Benedict Cumberbatch. What was his name? Played Loki.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. She was in a movie with Tom Hiddleston.
And she played in okay.
What movie?
She was in Interstellar.
Oh no. I was thinking of crap. What is it called? She was also in a movie with the girl who was from Alice in Wonderland. She played like Alice.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all in a scary movie together. Jessica Chastain was also in it. She was in The Huntsman. Crimson Peak.
I've never seen it.
It's a kind of a scary movie. Not really scary. It's like a thriller. Nothing real scary happens. It's just kind of weird. It's basically this girl, I believe it's been a while. The girl gets married and then moves to this place, and like Tom Hiddleston's the husband, and the wife and is very, very weird. Or not the wife, but the sister, who is Jessica Chastain, is very, very weird and very like protective over a lot of things. And it's like the relationship is real weird. And I think she tries to like poison the new wife and like out of jealousy, kind of like weird stuff. It's really, really good. So like you would think it's like she's being haunted by something, and I think she technically is. I don't remember if it like if that was the actual premise of it, like beware, you're gonna die, or if it was just like she just like a feeling that she was having. Either way, I had her. Who was your next one?
Sarah Hyland. She's in Modern Family.
I can see that.
She was also the reason she came to my mind was because in the Mortal Instruments TV series, she plays the Fairy Queen. And it's so the Fairy Queen can change the way she looks, and she changes her age often. So there's like 4 or 5 actresses that play her, but Sarah Hyland is one of them. And she's kind of like that. She in that book they can't tell lies. So but she tricks them into doing things, and that's why I picked her.
Okay. I also had Ava Green.
I don't know who that is either. Why don't I know who any of these people are?
I think she played Miss Peregrine.
Oh, okay.
She also played in she played a witch in Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp.
Yes. I don't hate that.
I just think her stare is intimidating.
Yeah. I don't hate that. So my last one and my favorite one is and I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, Anya Chalotra. She plays Yennefer in The Witcher.
No, that would be so good.
Yes.
Yo, let's just do a Richard reboot. We got 3 of them characters.
Yes.
Then the guy who plays I can never remember his name. The unofficial bestie,
like the singing guy.
Yeah, whatever his name is. He could be
can't remember, but yeah, he could play
he's a comedic relief. So
yeah,
he could be who is it? Let's make him be Lucian.
Ew, no.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
No, I refuse to get rid of Benedict Cumberbatch for him.
But yeah, she was my favorite. That was the first. So even reading the character, I was like, oh my God. This reminds me so much of Yennefer. And I know Yennefer ends up being good, but I haven't seen the newest season, so I guess I don't know. But I've only seen the first season, I think.
I think there's 2 seasons.
Yeah, I haven't seen the newest season. So anyway, Yennefer, first of all, that actress is just
drop dead gorgeous.
Oh my God. Yes.
See, but that's something else too. We need a not drop dead gorgeous to play.
That's true. She's supposed to be average looking. But also in the beginning of she can play both, because in the beginning of
That's true. She was ugly as fuck in the beginning of that movie.
Yeah, they had her all deformed and stuff.
That was real good makeup.
It really was. But also I feel like when they cast that part, again, movie magic or TV magic, I feel like they're going to cast her as freaking gorgeous.
Oh, always. It does not matter. And they're like, oh, it's Fae Beauty. I don't give a shit if it's Fae Beauty. Yeah. She was a Fae when she was told she was ordinary.
So yeah, that's what I got.
And a sea of faces, yours is the most beautiful. No, it's not. You could hear the pain in his voice. Okay, so let's go to some fan casting.
Okay.
So, for when you look at mycast.io, this is fan casting, and it's voted by people. So there are various people, top suggestion out of however many actors, and there, and then you vote for who you think it is. You can also jump to whoever you want, and you can add a roll and add your own favorite. We didn't do the cereal. That would have been a good one.
It would have. We didn't.
I just looked down and that popped up. Anyways, okay. So for the MyCast for Rezand, they have Evans Nicopolis. I have no idea who that is.
I don't either. So I
What
am
was his
looking
name?
on
Evans.
I am on IMBD on the message boards looking at public casting options. And for Rhysand, they have Reeve Carney, which I have no idea who that is. Looks like he plays in Snow Falling on Cedars. If you know what that is, I don't know what that is.
I do not.
They also have Ian Somerhalder, which I love, but he's a little old.
Yeah, he's in his 40s. He won't be able to pull this off. I honestly first thought about him when I started when I was reading this book while Will was watching like Vampire Academy, or God damn it, wrong one, Vampire Diaries. And I was like, oh my God, he'd be perfect. But then I was like, wait, I'm watching him back when it was like 2006,
Yeah,
not 2022.
I also like him for Lucian because I feel like he has that kind of trickster character. But
Oh yeah, that's true.
they also have Matthew Daddario on here, who is in Shadowhunters Mortal Instruments. He plays Alec Lightwood, which I could see, but I think he's a little too clean cut for me.
Oh, okay.
For Rhysand, I think of Rhysand as a little grittier and like.
No, I think he's clean cut.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's like perfectly shaven, like prim, proper. Everything is in its place.
It's not how I imagine him.
I think all the High Lords look like that to me, to be honest.
They probably do, but maybe that's just because that's not like.
And I also think that just because I think that's just the character he gives.
Portrays.
I mean, he might not look like that, but
so in my head, I picture like Jason Momoa when I'm reading about Rhysand. That's what I picture. I just need you to know that.
I think I'm also a little bit skewed because like there's a coloring book.
Oh, okay, that's true. I've never seen the coloring book.
Yeah, so if you go onto like the Wikipedia pages, some of the pictures of like the characters are on there, and it's from like the legitimate coloring book. So it's what they look like.
Right.
So it's Sarah J. Maas approved. So Evans Nicopolis, or however you say his name, he is a model. He is not an actor. He is a model. And the only reason why he was picked was because one of his pictures, was very clean cut, shaven, dark hair, and it's like gray. So like I see it, but also sometimes models can't be actors. You can't do that. Anyways, for who's the one that you have next?
Feyre.
Okay. So Josephine Langford, so the sister of Catherine Langford.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but
the top one on here is Madeline Petch from Riverdale.
For
Feyre.
That's weird.
I feel like she's more of an Amarantha myself, but
hold on. If you click on these like little buttons, it takes you to like the whole like page.
Oh,
by the way, that's what Rhysand looks like.
Oh.
Well, one of them. That's a fan art kind of thing. The next one was Paul Foreman. I have no idea who that is. And Arthur Goss.
Okay.
They're all models. That's stupid. Guys, stop doing that. We need actors. Anyways.
The second Feyre on here was Teresa Palmer, who was in Warm Bodies.
Oh. I can see that.
I don't hate it. I don't love it either.
I feel like she can, I don't know.
And then Millie Brady, which I've never seen the movie, but she played in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
I forgot that was a movie.
I didn't realize it was a movie. I knew it was a book because I have it somewhere.
Same, but yeah, I forgot it was a movie. The next person for Feyre was Danielle Danielle Rose Russell. I have no idea who that is. And then Barbara Plavin.
I don't know who either of those are.
I think not Plavin. Palvin. Barbara Palvin is a Victoria's Secret model.
Oh. Guys.
She is too pretty for Feyre.
Get it together.
Because that's supposedly what Feyre looks like.
Yeah.
And then I don't know who Danielle Rose Russell is. I can look that up though. Danielle Rose Russell is a young little one. She's 22. Oh, she is an actress. She was in Legacies, The Originals, Wonder.
Okay.
Pandemic, A Walk Among the Tombstones.
Wait, who does she play in Legacies?
Hope.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
she like the daughter of?
I could see that, but she is a little young, I feel. She definitely plays tortured soul and like,
Yeah,
oh my god, everything's my fault. The world is on my shoulders. Like she plays that very well.
That's probably why.
So I could for sure see that. Shout out Brittany. I've only ever seen episodes of that show because of you. Haha. Haha.
Next one I have is Tamlin.
Same.
The first one they have is Ton Huckles.
First one on here is Liam Hemsworth. And guys, Liam Hemsworth is too manly and macho for Tamlin, I feel.
Yeah. I don't know. So I feel like Tamlin's like tiny too. Not tiny, but
Yeah, I don't think that.
tall, muscular. That's what I think.
Right. Not Liam Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth to me is like. I mean, I could see him being Rhysand if he was. Yeah, maybe.
The person for Tamlin is a Dutch model.
Guys,
People on my
model
cast.
does not equal.
Stop it. The next one was Alex Pettifer.
Next one on here it says Tamlin or Lucian, but it's Jamie Campbell Bower, which didn't you say that?
Yo, that was me.
Yes.
I think. Wait.
He's from Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I said Austin Butler or
Yeah.
that dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, make it happen.
I
And
could
then,
definitely see him as Lucian, looking at this picture in particular.
right, yeah. The next one was Christopher Mason. Oh, they had a lot of people on here.
They don't have any other Tamlins on here unless they're like way down.
Dominic Sherwood's on here, but it's like way down there.
Oh, look at that. See, I said
Chris
it.
Hemsworth is on here too.
Listen, guys. Chris Hemsworth is way too old to play any of these characters.
Robert Pattinson's on here too.
Ew, what? So,
Henry Cavill is too.
have you heard the story? What? Have you heard the story of how Robert Pattinson got chosen for Twilight?
No.
So, and again, I have not fact checked this.
Alexander Ludwig's on here too. He would be good. Ew, Dylan Sprouse. Guys, no.
I have not fact checked this, but one of the things that the casting directors did was they took like their like final three or whatever. They took their final three or whatever actors and they had them go in front of the high school gymnasium full of girls.
Oh.
And whichever one they cheered the loudest for and thought was the most attractive was who they picked. And somehow we got Robert Pattinson. What?
They were all Harry Potter fans.
Even as a Harry Potter fan, I would not have screamed loud for Robert Pattinson. Don't get me wrong, Cedric Diggory was a much more attractive character and much more attractive look for Robert Pattinson than Edward was. And a lot of that was the budget and makeup that they did in Twilight. Full offense meant, by the way. Like, holy cow.
Honestly, though.
But like, I don't understand that happening. So the next one on here is Lucian.
I'm sure. So the last one that they have is Christopher Mason. I'm still trying to figure that dude out. Who the hell is Christopher Mason? Everything I'm like popping up, model, I guess. Model. Fucking model. Come on.
No. I get it. Models are like hairless and like
they're perfect to get it, but no.
Right, but no, that doesn't mean they can act.
A lot of my characters go like with a lot of the other books, so I have to find.
Yeah,
Lucian,
and after this we go. So Lucian is Simon Woods or Jamie Campbell Bower.
The top one is Tom Bussin. I don't know who that is. He bussin'.
Oh my gosh.
He is a model. Austin Butler, which is, yeah, that's what I put, Austin Butler. And Sam Claflin.
They don't have anyone else for Lucian on here because, like me, they were struggling to pick someone who embodied the character well enough.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do.
So I put Austin Butler for Tamlin, but I did pick Sam Claflin for... I gotta log in to vote? No. Sam Claflin for Lucian.
Okay.
All right, next.
Elaine. They have Ella Purnell from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Mm-hmm.
They also have Elle Fanning.
Yes, that's who I picked. Is it Elle or Ellie?
I think it's Elle, isn't it? I don't know, I guess. So then for Nesta, they have Dakota Fanning, which was something that I said to Brittany. I was like, I could see Dakota Fanning like as a Nesta, but then I ultimately decided not to pick her because I could see, I didn't.
I know Dakota's, I think, the oldest sister of the two, but I feel like I feel like she's younger.
Well, and like, so, yeah, just in her more recent movies, I just couldn't picture it. Because I feel like she's usually plays like more grittier characters or like evil characters.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. They also have Cara Delevingne, which I don't hate.
No, actually, I enjoy that. The first one they have is Bridget Satterley, who is a model.
Guys.
Kristen Forseth, who is a Norwegian actress.
Oh, that she looks familiar from what have I?
Let's see. Movies. Looking for Alaska, Birds of Paradise, Sierra Burgess is a Loser, Sharp Sick, The Truth About the Harry, from The Society, Betty I, The Apostle, Pray. Oh, Pretty Is, not Betty. Maybe I should actually read it instead of just going for it. And The Assistant. So she doesn't have a lot, but she's been around since 2018.
Okay.
Or 17, from what I see. And then the last one they have is Phoebe Dynevor. Phoebe Dynevor, I don't know who that is. An actress of some sort. She's English. She was in Bridgerton.
Oh.
She plays Daphne.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, I think.
She was also in The Color Room, younger.
Wait, this is for Nesta?
Elaine.
Okay, I could see that for Elaine, yeah, for sure.
And yeah. Let's see.
So Cara Delevingne was for Nesta.
Oh, that's all they had?
Yeah, that's all they had.
Okay. Nesta, we have Marion Pascal. Looks like a model. Probably is a model.
Guys.
Maybe if I could find her. Marion Pascal. Oh, I spelled the name wrong. Oh, it's right there. No, come back. Okay. Oh, look at that. She's a model. Knew it.
Surprise, surprise.
The next one was Alicia Debnam Carey. You have no idea who that is.
Probably a model.
Oh, she's an actress.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. She was in The 100, Fear the Walking Dead, Unfriended, Into the Storm, Where the Devil Hides, Jigsaw Girl, The Branch, more Walking Dead stuff.
Yep.
And then her, Elizabeth Gillies. Oh, she would be good. This girl played Empire, I think it is. No, Dynasty. She played in Dynasty, and she was also in Victorious.
Okay.
For Nesta. She I don't remember who she played in Victorious.
I wouldn't know anyway.
Jade. She played Jade. She was the main character in Dynasty. She also did Killing Daddy, Vacation. She was also in the Winx Club. The Click, Animal, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. I could see that. That would be good.
I don't hate it.
Let's see who else they got. Lucy Fry. Do you remember Lucy Fry? She played in Vampire Academy. She was Lisa.
Oh.
The blonde-haired one.
Yeah.
Cara Delevingne's on here, too.
Okay.
Florence Pugh. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Who's next?
The next one on here is Amarantha.
Okay. All right, you go first.
Eliza
Dushku?
Yeah.
Dushku?
Yep.
Dushku. She's a little older. She was the
Wait, is she in Buffy? No.
yes.
She's
I think
Faith
so. Yeah, I think
in
she's
Buffy?
Faith. But she played the remember the like
This
Tauros?
picture does not look anything like her.
No.
Nithie.
Remember-
She played Nithie, right?
I don't.
Like the tattoo girl.
Yeah, and she was like, I just moved here from LA. Your school has no gymnastics team. This is
It's
the
my
last
last resort.
resort. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah, her. Yeah, so that was her.
Yeah, she is a little bit older, but I don't hate it. I also think she's freaking gorgeous though, so like I don't.
True. The first one they have is Jessica Chastain.
You said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And they also have Ava Green on here too.
They have Sophie Turner on here,
that
Sansa
could be
Stark, which I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Definitely not a good character. Like,
Right. So I've read the books, so Sansa Stark is not what I picture.
yeah, she's on this list too.
Okay.
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard's also on here too. That
is all of the Amarantha's on here.
last one was Katie McGrath.
Oh, they cast a Jurian.
Oh, because Jurian comes in the second book.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
And that's the last. They don't have castings for any of the less like other characters that we have on this anyway.
We didn't want you to hear it anyways. So Katie McGrath, which is the last of the Amarantha ones, she was in Supergirl, Merlin, The Princess for Christmas, Jurassic World, Dracula, Slasher, King Arthur. Yeah. I can kind of see it. Average looking.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. Give her red hair and she's good to go.
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Let's see. So for the next round, we'll find out Morgan. We'll learn about Cassian, Amryn, Azriel, Ianthe, Tarquin, King of Highburn. Oh, they also have the one for the father. So for the father, they put, I don't know that name. I think Ian Glenn, Sean Bean. Oh, that would be a good one. Sean Bean.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
And then Richard Dormer. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I'd be okay with that. Robert Carlyle. I would definitely be okay with that. Let's get some Rumpelstiltskin up in here. James McAvoy. No.
A lot of these are looking pretty like
Desperate.
Colin Firth.
No, thank you. Hugh Jackman. No.
Listen.
He deserves a bigger role than that.
Right.
Let's see. Anyways, who else will we learn about? We'll learn about Jurian, the Bone Carver, Kalias, Vivian, and Cressida. Oh, the cereal. They put Tom Hiddleston for the cereal, and I think that would be phenomenal. They also have Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Depp, which all good. They also have Andy Serkis. They have Corpse Husband. So Corpse Husband is a YouTuber, and he has a really, really, really deep voice.
Okay.
He's also really funny. He's a great YouTuber. I watch him a lot on YouTube. Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry for the cereal. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean Tyler Perry can do a lot of different voices, but like I don't.
The way they describe the cereal's voice though has to be something like, or no, maybe that was the actor where it was just like it sounds like it was like laughter mixed with like fear. Was that the cereal or was that the actor?
I think that was the actor, but I could be.
Okay. We'll also learn about Hellion, Eris, the Weaver of the Wood, Baron. Fuck Baron. Watch this. Vasa, Briaxis. Oh, Alice. They have Alice.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Mine
they
did
do.
Not.
Dagden, Branagh, Nefeli, Kier, Miriam, and Drakon. Yo. These are all good. Okay. So for Alice, they had Octavia Spencer, Charlene White, and Viola Davis. Zoe Kravitz is also on here, and Teona Paris is also on here.
For Alice?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Octavia Spencer won with the most votes. But yeah. Woo! Well, that was fun. Cool. So next episode, we start A Court of Mist and Fury. Here we learn about what happens after Under the Mountain. So there are some things that have been left unsaid. So there is a type of something that really spooked Reese, and as I said last time, it was a bond between Feyre and him. So we learn more about that. We learn more about the life that Feyre will have and kind of how she does after leaving Under the Mountain and all the crap she goes through. Because like on the first page, it says, Feyre has undergone more trials than one human woman can carry in her heart. Though she has now been granted the powers and lifespan of the High Fae, she is haunted by her time under the mountain and the terrible deeds she performed to save the lives of Tamlin and his people. As her marriage to Tamlin approaches, Feyre's hollowness and nightmares consume her. She finds herself split into two different people, one who upholds her bargain with Rhysand, High Lord of the feared Night Court, and one who lives out her life in the Spring Court with Tamlin. While Feyre navigates a dark web of politics, passion, and dazzling power, a greater evil looms. She might just be okay to, just might be the key to stopping it, but only if she can harness her harrowing gifts, heal her fractured soul, and decide how she wishes to shape her future in the future of a world in turmoil.
Ooh.
So many new things coming. Don't really know what chapters we will be reading. We'll probably stick to 8 or some sort, right? I don't remember.
Something like that.
So A Court of Mist and Fury is broken up. You have like a prequel, and it's just like one page, and then it goes into like part 1, and then part 1 has various chapters in it before it gets broken up into part 2. So
yes,
we will probably just do the first 8 or 9 chapters or so and go from there.
All right.
See you next time.